Hello, everybody.
Hi, everybody.
Hello, welcome to our water deep game. We sorry for the slight delay. We had to level.
Apparently, everybody forgot the level.
It happens. So pre-game announcements. One, again, our ambient sounds will be brought to you by Sirenscape. Link above Scotty's head. A wonderful ambient sound generator for most of your D&D and Pathfinder and other games. It's about 14 a month for all their sci-fi fantasy board games. They have soundtracks for Out of the Abyss, Dungeon of Mad Mage, Dragon Heist, and Ghost of Saltmarsh that I'm aware of. They might have more by now. And you just can use them so long as you
Shut them out.
give them a shout out and tell people to go to their site and get more. So it's pretty cool. Try them out. And let's see. Any other pre-game announcements?
Yes. Unfortunately, this is the last game for this campaign for the entire year.
For the decade.
For the decade, even.
Yeah. Which it would have been one way or another.
Due to complications we cannot control.
Yeah. I mean,
Unless you're
You're
Doctor
on
Strange,
vacation.
then you can.
Yeah, I was going to say, are we talking about the flow of time, or are we talking about the fact that we're not going to be reconvening next week?
I'm sorry, in the middle
yes.
of that sentence, the dog squeaked his toy, and you're just like, due to circumstances, we can't help. Squeak.
Just look over and it's a rubber duck. Dun 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 dun.
No, I think it's the donut still.
Anyway.
I wish we had a rubber duck for the other day.
I really wanted one. I really wanted to pull a rubber duck out of that box for Aya. That was
Okay,
great.
so
Okay,
if
anyway.
there's no other pre-game other than this is the last of the year and Sirenscape. Anything else pre-game?
Nope.
No,
Okay.
I'm good.
So with that, we will meet our people as they are on the satellite moon Selune, named with the same name as the goddess of the moon, Selune.
No confusion there ever.
Hey, what are you gonna do? They found last week that the moon was disguised by powerful illusions created by the goddess Lyra. Lyra? Lyra.
Lyra?
Maybe Lyra. Yeah. So, that's one reason no one knew, really, except for a small handful, that the moon was, in fact, habitable. And not just habitable, it's not like a barren waste with a few cities.
We're in a
like
fucking
it does.
garden.
The Baron's been here?
Massive oceans and lakes and mountains and cities. It's actually quite poppin'. And all the cities are very beautiful, aligned for the greatest aesthetics for your viewing pleasure. And you see one in the distance as you came out of the portal. And the one side you see Evier Torrell in the sky, and then you see the city. Very nice, very nice.
I bet his stuff's in there as I start moving towards the city.
I mean, we don't know where it is, so the city would be the best place to find information, I guess. Go with you.
Yeah.
Didn't know the moon would be inhabited. They probably stored all the cheese and are selling it into cities.
Yeah, sure. Sure.
His patience moves on ahead.
Just reading the description real quick.
How many miles away is the city?
It's about 6 miles.
Oof.
Yeah, patience
Well,
is
it's like
marching.
an hour? 2 hours, maybe?
With a dwarf?
Okay, I am a monk dwarf. I'm faster than all these fucks.
It would be a few hours.
Mm-hmm.
At a regular pace, we move at 3 miles an hour via
Oh, okay.
5 evils.
Okay. I couldn't remember what it was. My brain was just like, okay, 36. Nope, that's 36 a day.
I may or may not have had to look them up for avernus reasons.
And I
But
think
anyway,
on horseback.
Yeah. So you're walking and you see sea, and you see boats made of like a silvery woodish material just going there fishing. You see moonfish species. They're identical to the ones on Everterrell, but
Are they like two koi fish just constantly circling around each other?
nah, that's a silly.
Okay.
Lame.
Well, it's a good thing we don't have Zhao with us.
Mm-hmm.
I know you didn't mean that, the connection there, but we got Zhao and we got the moon.
Well,
Might be
especially
bad.
considering we've been mispronouncing his name this whole time.
Yeah, no, I don't like him though, so I'm just gonna keep mispronouncing it.
Like Nicky Boy?
Mm-hmm.
That's what happens when you
Shav-
don't look at the
Or Shavalava Ding
name
Dong?
breakdown.
Mm-hmm.
Shabalala. Okay, so you guys are walking towards the city. As you get closer, you see people,
It's like it
going
used to
in.
be out of ignorance, now it's out of spite.
People going in with their on horses and caravans. Not too dissimilar to Everterrell trade, but everyone is dressed kind of to the nines. Like you were thinking, fashion might be a big thing because even the farmers are like what you would call like fashion chic back on home. There's none of that like overalls and stuff. It's all like you're like, how are you farming in that outfit?
Does it seem more, I don't know, what does the population look like? Mostly elves, or?
Human.
Okay, go figure. Oh, I thought it'd be a bunch of, Moonaladrin.
Nope, humans and elves, but mainly humans still. They're looking. A couple of them look over, see you guys walking, are like,
Rude.
I'm dressed in freaking badass Viking full plate. I don't know what they're talking about.
I mean, I'm right at home because I'm always dressed to the nines, but
Dennis just dressed in whatever her normal stuff is. Like, it's decent for a dwarf, but it's definitely traveling
Also,
clothes.
Serene looks nice in whatever she wears, especially if it was a white dress.
that's not good to be in a battle with. That's gonna get stained so easily with all the blood.
Battle
Well,
dress.
hey, free dye.
It's battle worn. Sell it at Walmart. So, you approach the one city. See, just like so people giving guys like the look, like, who the fuck are these people?
Just wave at them.
Whispering with each other.
Everybody act natural. Hello, my moonsies. Hi. Flamio, my moonsman.
Flavio, what?
What? Like, there's like moonfire, right? Isn't that a big thing? Magic blue flames or something?
When you say that, you just hear the person you approach is like, "Oh no, a Torillian.
I'm not
What
a
are you
turtle.
doing here, spy? Are you spying on us? Huh?
Is that a thing?
Are we-
Spies that go to the moon?
Are we spies now?
We're not spies, Patience.
Okay, we're not spying on you.
Look at yourself. You're not a spy.
You shouldn't be
But-
here. You and your filthy kind.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Who's filthy?
You all smell like road.
Well, you smell like cheese, and I walk away.
I don't.
You're gonna get arrested on the moon.
No, that's
Do we see like guards around anywhere?
Patience.
You do see some members of the like Popo just looking at you, and they're like,
You mean like a city guard, or
yeah.
are we talking like British cop with the beating stick?
It doesn't really specify, so let's go with beating stick.
Oh
Okay, boy.
One just there's about 5 of them approach you. The one walks up, like, "Hey,
Oh, hi.
what are you doing here?"
Looking for cheese.
I look at our face that is the bard.
What?
He's not the brightest.
Seriously,
Pay no mind to our
I
friend.
heard there's cheese in the moon. I've been dying to get some. Do you know where I could get some cheese?
I mean, honestly, yeah. No, look, don't.
Are,
He's left
Wait.
out some of the story. We're food tourists. We've
are you here to get the secrets to our Larian cheese? Is that why you're here?
we're not here to steal the secrets. We just want to try it. Haven't you ever heard of food tourism?
No.
Oh, well, it's all the rage back on Toriel. You go to
don't
these
actually
places
know that
and
they
you
get
find all these. You find all the local favorite places, and then you sample it in the environment in which you find it, and then you go back home and you talk about it.
Yeah,
I don't know that they
Cormier
get that many
cheddar
tourists.
is to die for. And
And
I'm
when are
gonna
we ever
I'm
gonna
gonna
have an
help
opportunity
you.
like this again?
I'm gonna aid you on whatever charisma roll you're rolling right
You-
here.
One guy turns around and is like, "Hey, go get the armies. We're getting invaded by Torel. They're here for all the cheese."
With a 23, no,
I feel
Can I do
honored.
an insight check? I
30
feel like this guy's joking.
with a 33
I
persuasion
hope to God
check.
this guy's joking.
With a 33 persuasion check, I'm gonna see about making sure this guy doesn't feel threatened, making sure he knows we're not here to take anything.
They're sending a whole army to escort us? That's so nice.
Thanks for that.
He
advance.
goes from hostile to unfriendly.
I mean, that's a step.
I promise we're not here to invade it. I mean, honestly, look at there's just 4 of us. We're not really fit to do much invading.
We never said that your Torellians were smart.
You know,
Well, you never
I'm
said
sensing
you
a
were
lot
smart
of
either.
hostility. Did Toril do something to you? I mean,
You're all a bunch of spies and warmongers. Your entire planet's full of war and violence. We don't tolerate that stuff here.
well, that's all well and good, but look, we've been here all of 10 minutes, and the only people that have been aggressive have been, the natives. So maybe
It's how
hold
we
them.
keep you out.
So there's no fighting here?
No,
there's
there's
fighting.
plenty of fighting here. It's just they only fight with anybody who comes around.
That's
No,
so
we tolerate anyone that's not from your planet.
that's so boring.
This guy.
What if something evil happens? So, like, if you have evil things here, you don't fight them because they're from here?
No, most of the evil stuff comes from other places, like the Beholders and the Mind Flayers and the Lizard Men and the Scrow.
The Scrow?
Bro.
Is that kind of bird?
No, it's a. He looks around. That's a Scrow. He points over and you see an orc, but wearing like a more of a piratey outfit.
That's an orc.
No, Scrow. Orcs are on the planet. Scrow are in the space.
Okay.
I don't know. You guys, he's just here chilling, so he's fine.
Yeah, he's not a Torellian.
Well, anyway, it's been something to meet you. Have a nice day. I don't know how to.
Have a nice lunar cycle.
I guess that works.
I'm a dude. I'm fine.
What? No, a day. Day. Like.
Yeah, we have
passage-
days and nights. We're
Yeah.
not that. The sun is still there. Whoa. It's over there, but yeah, the sun's still there.
So, the cheese?
Yeah, there's a cheese shop down the street.
There
Much
we go.
obliged. Thank you. We'll just walk off.
That was fun. We almost got into a fight.
Do we perhaps want to consider changing our attire?
Why?
I feel like nothing we're gonna do is gonna make us fit in. I gotta say, I don't think
Welcome.
any of us except you look like anyone here. I have yet to see a
Patience.
fucking dwarf or any
Patience.
tieflings around
A
here.
tiefling puts a hand on his shoulder and says, "Welcome to the club."
You passive perceptions, which I believe the bard has a high one of.
Oh, hey, that's
Patience has low.
the back of my hand. That's new.
If I recall correctly, I think the bard has Rogh has 15, 16 passive.
Higher than
22.
that. I have a 17.
I have a 16.
I have a rock.
So everybody but Patience. As you're going, you do notice that there is you're guessing a gathering bar or something, where a lot of you would call whatever you want to call them, Selunians, are going to. That's where he pointed out the scroll. So that might
A
be
lot
a
of
place.
foreigners.
Wow,
Yeah.
they
Got
have
it. Let's
segregated
go there.
saloons. How racist.
Oh, is it a saloon on saloon?
Oh,
my God.
actually, that's great. Is it a saloon now?
Apparently now.
Ah.
We're on a moon cowboy western. All right. Blake needs to be here.
And as you are walking, or as you saw it, you see what appears to be a small group of anthropomorphic hippos walk through the.
How many
Okay.
of them?
4.
I'm not hallucinating. You
compared-
guys saw that too, right?
Okay, I obviously
I-
know what they are out of character, but like their dress compared to how people on Selene dress, what's the comparison? Is it like the same kind of fashion sense, or?
No, more like 18th, 19th century naval outfits.
Okay, I just wanted
It's
to make
the gift
sure
that keeps on giving.
it wasn't like 1800s in imperialism kind of fashion on the moon as well. Just wanted to make sure.
No, it's. You ever see like people make fun of fashion shows for being fashion?
Oh, it's those stuff you'd
Oh,
expect
no.
on the. Okay.
It's like curator shit. Like, how are you even walking in that?
Yeah, so basically everyone walks around like, and just you've got the look as blasting wherever they go.
So
Okay, but I'm not hallucinating. You guys saw those guys that look like hippos, right?
Oh, hi.
Okay, I'm gonna be
Okay.
really dumb, and I'm gonna roll an insight on their outfits to see like they look kind of like soldiers, and then like what their ranks are or whatever. 11.
well, once they're pointed out to you, you're like hippo.
They're big fellows. They probably know where the cheese is at.
There's trees
Excuse
on this
me,
moon,
sir.
right?
Yes, there's vegetation.
We came into a garden.
There's.
Excuse me, hello. As I run over to the hippo guy.
Oh god.
Totally
Sorry.
not because I want to hear
Oh,
Kevin
my.
try to do a British accent.
Oh.
I cannot do British. I just sound like I'm arrogant.
I mean,
As opposed to what?
it fits for everybody else on this fucking moon.
It's like, oh my. You're some sort of Cambion.
No, he's a tiefling.
Ah, those ones. Yes. We've met you before, or met your people.
Oh my god, these things are gigantic, aren't they?
Yeah,
Mm.
It's like,
they're borderline large size because
Cool.
D&D.
it's like 9 or something.
They're
And
like
how
they're
can
like
we help
nine feet tall and like 6 feet wide.
Can I help you with something, little one?
Do you know where we could get cheese in the city?
You want cheese?
Also, that fancy staff of yours.
Stay on task.
What? It looks
You know
cool.
what firearms are, by the way.
Firearms.
Apparently we've seen firearms.
We have way back when the Drow had some.
Oh shit, that's right!
hmm
I forgot that.
I was like, so you are
Back
not
when there
from
was
around here?
a dragon heist.
So what ship you come in?
Oh, we came through a portal?
The
The portal.
Levist
Yes.
ship.
Yeah, oh.
Right. So a magic portal, I believe I'm gonna trust your companions a bit more. Since 2 of them said the same.
R.I.P. my charisma. All right.
Oh yeah, not many portals lead here. Where did you come from? Where
Internet.
did you go?
A what?
I swear to God, if the next words out of your mouth are Cotton Eye Joe, I'm leaving the stream.
Where did you come from? Where did you go, though?
Anyway,
Left. You just
we
got.
came from a temple of Selune.
I think I've heard of that person before. She named the moon, I believe.
I would have figured she'd be bigger here than. She's literally the goddess of the moon.
I'm pretty sure they can be whatever size they decide to be.
No, they mainly
You know what I
worship this
mean.
weird illusion goddess named Laura.
Yeah.
What ship did you come in on? You came in on a ship?
Yes.
Wait, what?
Yes.
How big are the oceans here?
No, not ocean. Spelljammer.
A what now?
You Torellians.
Do tell.
Something that can jam spells? Interesting.
Lord Bard is just salivating.
Yeah, no, he's elbows on the table, like leaned forward, big old
Let's go
eyes.
get some
Like,
food.
go on.
Oh, yes, let us come into the bar. It is a very interesting saloon.
What's it look like inside, Captain?
We're also
So,
snickering
it's
at the pub.
pretty busy.
Yes! Yes!
You see,
A blue
like,
elephant.
some of those crow guys, they're just like looking at everyone. You see one table, there is a beholder just floating there eating. Another table has some weird eel men things. They like the head of the eel with spider legs.
Oh, I totally don't know what those are in character, and I'm terrified now. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, a lot of people from the ports come here. This is the most planet-side port that people come to. We normally don't come within view of the planet because the people here are paranoid.
You mentioned a ship that... What, you said you called it a Spelljammer?
Yes, there are many ships called Spelljammers. They are a classification of ship. They're a verb, a noun, a proper noun, and we're trying to figure out how to make it an adjective.
Huh.
Well, you're gonna
Yes.
you're spell jamming that up. So
Mhm.
Is there some kind of a harbor or a dock, or how do you secure
There are many
your ships?
docks, but the biggest one is on the other side, several days away. We went there and came up on the trade caravan.
Trade caravan. What
Yes,
kind of
those are
things do you
things
trade?
where people
No,
gather
I know what a
together.
caravan is. What kind of what
that spit come
kind
from the
of goods
bard.
do you trade?
Mercenaries.
Ooh,
For what?
Mercenaries are groups of people who buy and give money for, so they go to war and fight for you.
Oh, cool. You know what a mercenary is. What do you hire them for?
No, we are the mercenaries.
What do you fight?
Anything
Whatever
that they're
we get-
paid to fight.
Paid. Yeah.
Do you fight dragons?
We've taken out a couple of dragons.
Aw.
On the moon?
No. Moon dragons are weird.
What now?
Base
What's a
dragon.
moon? What's a moon dragon?
It's a dragon that lives on moons. It has like
You just look over and it's like a draconic cow. It's moo.
But like, is it a chromatic or a metallic or like a drake or?
I don't know much about dragons.
Okay, that's valid.
So,
We
couple more
literally
questions.
fought one like 3 days ago, so there's that. So
Fully.
Roscoe actually gonna hold up a gold dragon and be like, "Is this still good here, or do we need to go find some place to change coin?"
Oh no, most coins of gold and silver are still valued by the weight and stuff. So long as it's not, so long as it's actually gold. There's only a handful of places that gold is not accepted. Like the one planet we went to. What was that, Will? That was Kryn on Athos? Weird place. They accept iron coins. Yet they use suits of iron and iron swords worth more
turn
than the
and look at
coins.
patience. Well, you'd be worth £1 million.
Plan it. What are you planning?
No, planet. It's what you come from.
Wait,
Don't confuse him further.
what?
You should know what a planet is. That is basic science.
Okay, that's valid.
Patience
Sorry,
is
Fred,
currently
we're getting a
suffering.
bit sidetracked.
Patience is currently suffering the stunned condition as he stares through him, trying to process
okay.
how things work.
Yeah, he's short circuited. We'll check back on patience later.
Well, like I knew that like we could see them when on certain nights of the year. I didn't know that people live there. I thought they were just stars. Like
No,
Well,
stars
like
are a completely
stars.
different thing.
So I'm sorry, my mercenary friend. I don't think we've been properly introduced. What did you say your name was?
My name?
Hi.
Reginald.
Reginald, pleasure. Rogh. And this here is Thana, and that's Patience, and that's Serene back in the back.
Patience has started drooling.
Because Serene is like faded into the background again.
I elbow Patience.
Is your
Huh.
friend
Oh, what?
okay in the head?
Huh?
Has he got in trouble with the constable with their beat sticks?
No, he's just stupid.
I mean,
Yes.
not the locals. No. Anyway, getting back to the story at hand.
What are you talking
About
about?
these-
He is the popo back home.
Let us sit down. He sits at
About-
the table.
Yes.
Beer! Ale!
Yes.
Moon,
Aye.
moon ale. Yay.
Person's like, moon ale's just ale. Why do you keep thinking everything has that moon suffix?
Zooms in
That's
on
not how it
Patience's character sheet, and it shows his charisma just go like, like down to 6.
Aw. So, like, entry level for one of these spelljammers, you know, like a little one. What are we talking about price-wise?
Mm-hmm. Couple
come on.
thousand, tens of
You've been
thousands.
around.
It depends on the helm.
The hell. Okay, now we're getting into some more explanation.
Oh, they worship Helm here too. Interesting.
No.
Stop that.
Well, there's temples to this god
Okay.
named Helm.
Rogh is so PO'd.
Stop that. Rogh is like, give me all the lore, and Patience is like, jokes and jokes and jokes. And
He just pulls out a little
Stop
spray
it.
botter and just stop that. Bad Patience.
But yes, it's a magical device that, unfortunately, my kind are not really good at because we don't really do that magic.
Oh,
we
hey,
do.
cool, me neither.
We do.
Yes, it's not
Um,
loud enough.
Loud. Okay.
Anyway, it's a special device that you kind of sit on or can attach to yourself or pilot. It depends on the kind of helm. There are many kinds. And if you have magic, you can empower a ship to go through wild space and the Flogston.
Gesundheit.
Have our beers come to the table yet?
Yes.
I
Oh,
chuckle.
oh, thank you.
Is it good?
I will sample the moon
It's a
beer.
bit cheesy.
God damn it.
This whole conversation.
Callie. Wow, you got a fancy cup.
Ah, it's, no. I'm not gonna go there.
It's a scion blade.
So, yeah. That's interesting. Mhm.
This has been just the most informational thing I've seen since I set foot on this. Thank you.
Oh, you've been here long?
Yeah, about 20 minutes. Okay, no, it's been like 3 hours, but yeah.
Also, just a warning since you're newbies. If those people, called the Neogi, that's the eel-like people, or if the Beholders, or if Mind Flayers ask you to be members of their crew, say no.
Oh no, we've already had quite a lot of experience with beholders, mind flayers, and the like back home. We're not really keen to get into any more trouble.
Have we?
I've
Oh,
ran
no,
into
we have seen a mind flyer.
Oh, I.
Oh, wasn't the mind flyer that like immediately knocked me to 0 and turned
He
my
did
brain to
not.
putty?
His Chihuahua
No,
did.
his
Yeah, the
brain
brain
dog.
chihuahua did.
Yes, they tend to use something called life jammers. You don't want to be in one of those.
That sounds like a bad.
It drains life force instead of magic.
Oh,
It's great.
Nasty.
Mhm.
good to know.
It's useful for species who do not have as much magical potential and or hate other people.
So your people could use it more because the not magic thing.
Yes,
Right.
but we don't want to just kill resources. That's bad business management. It's
Do
really
they
hard
have-
to have a mercenary army when half the mercenaries are dead from just getting there.
I mean, that's valid.
Reg, do they have such a thing as whales in this wild space of yours?
Oh my god.
Yes, there are many whales. There's some whales in the ocean there. There's some whales in that ocean. There's some whales everywhere. And then there's the
When you went
kind of
there-
whale that you would go and you have microtransactions in a game and you really hope that there's someone out there who buys a bunch of them.
Wow, this whole place feels like something somebody would paint in the side of a wagon.
Or it's just like Rogh suddenly got like the dog tilt head at we start segueing into like microtransactions.
I'm not
and
drunk
shit.
enough for this conversation. I'm gonna order another booze.
Oh,
Can't, can't you not get drunk anymore?
I can get drunk if I want to, Patience.
Oh,
Let me help you with that. Protection from poison.
that sounds like a lot of dwarfs we know.
I'm joking. I don't have that spell.
We
Wait,
knew
you
one
know
guy that was
dwarves?
named the Kajili of the 40G.
I've never heard that name before.
He was a dwarf who drank 40 gallons of ale in one sitting. He didn't live too much afterwards, but boy, did he drink a lot
Man,
of
he
beer
must
in
have
one
really
sitting.
needed to pee.
I was gonna
Looks at
say,
the
is I,
immune. Looks at my character sheet where it says immune to disease and poison. Challenge.
You know how they say that most species can pee within 20 seconds? It did not work for him.
Oh.
I'll just say this. That sounds like breakfast for my friend here.
I do drink.
40 gallons. She calls that a good start.
Ah,
Space cow.
living the stereotype. Yep.
I forgot that.
That is
Oh,
an actual
God.
thing. There are space cows.
Do we actually hear a cow on the moon?
Well, where do you think the
that's
cheese
nice.
comes from?
What the fuck?
Exactly.
Yeah, Selune is green and lush. It's basically like Torel. It's not
Okay,
barren
so I
and
hear
rocky.
you. But half the races we've seen here are shit we've never seen before. I expect this cow to be like pink and have 3 heads.
I'm looking up an image for you now.
No, just two.
Now, some things may look
Not be
weird,
ridiculous.
but yeah, it's interesting. We just in this town for a while. We were seeing if they needed any mercenaries. Not too much around here, which isn't really unexpected because this is the biggest port area in realm space. But they don't do mercenary work too much. But we like the beer.
I sort of lean over to the bard. Should we ask them if they know anything, if they're mercenaries, about, like, dungeons and shit?
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
I
So,
assume that's where what's-his-nuts stuff goes.
alright, Reggie, lad, we're looking also, once we get done with the food tour thing, we're looking about, like legends and old history and, old ruins and things, archaeological sites. Have you in your travels come around anything like that here on Saloon?
Nope.
Okay.
We know some people you might need to talk. You could talk to potentially.
There we go.
Yeah,
What might they be?
that seems agreeable.
We can
Can you
give him
join
a
us in
call.
another...
He pulls
they
out
here?
a sending stone.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hi.
He's like, "Hey, I have some friends who are interested in ruins and stuff." Uh-huh. Okay. He would meet us at the
Wait,
port.
theirs can just talk like that?
Yeah, they're old school.
Huh.
It's the Nokia 2nd edition as opposed to the 5th edition Nokia.
Oh, no. Alright.
Meta humor.
It is.
I think I killed Scotty.
No, I'm trying to find the space cow.
It might have a funny name.
Yeah, that's what I figured out pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Space
Like
cow
growth
showed up
and
nothing.
stuff.
Do you sing, Reggie?
Do I sing?
Hi, you had a drink with your lads, you've been here in the pub. You ever have a sing?
Well, I will say my people, the GIF, are infamous with our singing. That means we're more than famous.
I was going to say, that's the word you're choosing to use, is infamy?
Yes,
I think
it's not
that
just
answers my question.
famous, it's infamous.
Infamous. Yes, thank you, Dusty.
Sing us a song, Reginald.
Space swine.
Oh my god, it has fucking wings!
Oh,
Space
wait,
pants.
where's my
It
favorite?
is a literal flying pig!
My favorite one is.
Oh my god.
My favorite one is the space owl. It is an owl in space. It's also Sean's favorite from Power Score RPG. At least I think it is.
Space adventure. It's an adventure in space.
Sorry,
Oh
folks
my
at home.
god!
Just
It looks-
just Google Spelljammer space owl or space swine.
Has it got little horns? Oh! It's amazing. I love them all.
When
New
pigs
pets,
fly.
new
oh.
pets.
Wait.
There's also space sea giant.
So, you want the gift to sing, so the gift will attempt to sing.
Yay!
Yay.
I give it guidance. So it has that extra D4.
And I will harmonize with an assist.
7.
Awesome.
They start singing, and you see the other people in the bar like, oh. Why?
Guys!
Patience is somehow clapping to the beat of the song.
Infamous.
Infamy.
Infamous is what he said.
A group
Truly.
of mind flayers go to walk in. Nope.
Sorry.
You're fine.
When he's done, like, personally, I'm a bit more for arm wrestling myself, but that's just me.
Oh, bullet. Considering how big it is compared to you.
Athletics, hopefully. Oh shit, I rolled really well. 24!
Hold on. Size modifier.
Oh, come on.
23.
Ah! I beat a fucking GIF! I don't even know what they're called. It just occurred to me we never asked what their race is called.
It's a really good contest, and you just mentioned, like, oh, beaten by a dwarf. It does not happen
It's
too
fine.
often.
I'll buy you a drink.
Aye, drinks all around.
I kind of love this place, guys.
Hey!
Hey! What's the name of this tavern again?
This is called the Saloon.
God damn it.
Oh boy. Okay. I think
So
we've found
saloon
ourselves a
with
new
an A
watering
at the
hole.
end.
I'm gonna go up and
Come on,
introduce
be here.
myself to the bartender and try and make friends.
Right, you go to the bartender, you see let's throw some weird ass shit in here.
He's a gnome.
It's a Drakon.
The fuck is a Drakon?
Let me bring up an image.
Oh, those guys. We haven't seen them in this game. I think we've
Space.
seen them in Treckless Sea.
What, Drakons? Or
Mm-hmm.
Drakon, you
Yes.
asking?
basically think Dragon Centaur. Or
Yeah.
Dragonborn Centaur.
Oh,
I know
Oh.
we've seen them somewhere.
It was Tranquility.
I would, if I didn't have a guide on how to pronounce that, I would just pronounce it Draken, and I would think that it was like dragon bacon.
Nice.
I honestly would.
Fine.
The funny thing is from behind the bar, he probably just looks like a regular Dragonborn.
Yeah, and then he steps out, and there's like way more of him than there should be.
Okay, universe sending private message. Are any of these in the bar? Because if so, they
Loading.
might kill a few of the players here. Metaphorically.
Let's see, where are they from?
Greyhawk, apparently.
Oh. Lower chance then.
Oh no, they worship a god from the realms.
Which?
Wokeen.
Ah, okay.
Wait, so they're from Greyhawk, but they worship.
Spelljammer.
Realms gods?
Spelljammer they are connected to like all the campaign settings. Essentially.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
they
I'll-
basically. Oh, okay, so that's why they do that. Okay.
Mhm.
Lower chance.
I will find the space cow. I swear.
Yeah, I'll say two. One of them sitting at a table talking to some arcane.
Could you describe what it looks like? I'm sorry.
It's a anthropomorphic, or not even anthropomorphic. It is a penguin. Emperor penguin or macaroni penguin?
It looks like an emperor penguin, I think.
Emperor penguin.
Hmm.
Send the picture.
Oh man, I just realized you could play Fly Me to the Moon. It'd be really appropriate.
No.
Do you want the Ava closing, or do you want like the OG?
It would probably be.
Fly me to the moon, let me play among the stars.
Oh my god, it looks
Thank
like he's
you.
wearing a little jacket.
I would say the OG, just because it's the saloon, and that fits the saloon vibe more.
So a croon in a saloon,
Yes.
on saloon.
What is he
Moon.
drinking, if anything? And how?
It's just some mackerel in the cup, and it's just
Mackerel in the cup?
yes.
Oh, I see. Oh.
So,
Just like picks it up.
Wow. Someone clipped Cat's impression of a penguin.
Yeah, don't do that again.
so anyway, show the bar around the gift where it's like, a friend will meet us at the other port. Do you wish to travel?
Hell yeah!
Sure.
Wait, are we teleporting?
Why are we here again? Who cares? Let's go.
This is so weird. I love this place.
I was trying to make friends with the Draken bartender.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there's no time to. Come, you want to meet a friend. Dang it.
Whoa, sending stuff.
Every time.
God, don't.
So I'll be talking to the bartender while Reginald takes his call.
I do not know if they can speak, those penguins. Let me double check.
Oh. Yeah,
I
in
love
Dungeon
them.
Academy they could when we met them.
You ran into some Dwarf.
Yeah, they had ships and we were like, oh, we saved them from something, and there was a giant. I can't remember what it was.
Sean just like, as everyone does with Spelljammer, just throws all of it at you at once. Because it's just a lot
it
of
was my
weird.
first interaction with Spelljammer. It was one of the first things that I did in space. So I was like, it's penguins.
Oh my gosh, some of them use space swine as mounts.
Okay,
Oh,
so
wow.
they speak common in their own tongue, but they also heavily rely on telepathic powers for communication among themselves.
They're pen.
For those of you at home, I highly suggest DM's Guild has all the Spelljammer books available
Oh
as
my
PDFs.
So
I love
Loki,
They
I
cost
really want to.
dollars. I would at least get the monster compendiums because, man,
I really
they-
want to get
they're great.
like a small like Spelljammer, like just
So,
like
like-
a sloop or something tiny for us.
We were talking about buying a ship.
We really were.
and
And I happen to
I like this
have
idea.
a lot of gold on my person at this time. I happen to have about 7,000 gold on me right now, so we might be able to talk deal.
We have 21K back home.
Well, that's great, but doesn't really serve us right now unless we want to set up some kind of a return trip
Well, no, but we
teleport
can.
cycle.
I mean, probably. I don't think they just sell them off the rack.
Or
I don't
do
know.
they?
And neither do you.
Oh.
This
Okay,
is
most ships aren't like that. You gotta take some time before you can do it. Takes a couple of days. Bureaucracy's the thing.
So, sorry about that. Apparently, my dad misheard me continuously we sleep until noon
Mhm.
and not we play into noon. He's like, yeah,
Wait a
no,
minute. He thought we sleep until noon, and he called us at 11.
Yeah, he's like, I know you sleep until noon, but I was hoping you'd be up. Nope, different dog.
Yeah, that was my
So we
dog.
may or may not be debating the logistics of buying a Spelljammer.
I mean, I don't blame you.
We totally are.
I mean,
So-
you sent us to the moon, my man. You should have expected this.
Mm-hmm. So you guys go with them on the caravan?
Fuck yeah.
Does our bard play a certain song about flying on the moon?
I mean,
Is it copyrightable?
it is.
Yes.
It really is. But this would be a live performance, so they can't copyright strike us. So
Well-
it'd have to be reproduction.
I would just
It is
we could just say
YouTube.
you did it because you kind of did sing a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I was just gonna say, you know how YouTube is nowadays. Did you?
I know that I don't
mention
sound that good.
Disney?
YouTube could get you for half a second or something, and they'll just demonetize everything. It doesn't matter.
I do know enough about the laws to say that if it's a person actually singing a performance of their own, like on their own, and not just playing a recording, it's not applicable because you're protected by fair
Oh.
use.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you still gotta argue it.
Yeah, that's the problem with going on.
Well, then I
topic,
just
but
won't
that's
bring in the
problem with
string
YouTube.
section then.
Anyway, so we're flying to the other.
No, you're in the caravan.
We're
it's
walking.
walking.
Oh, we're
Or are you
walking
on
to the other
carts?
one.
And,
I love it.
We're
Yeah,
moonwalking?
Who's in the caravan? Oh my god.
I
Who's
got-
in the caravan? I waited
Makes
to
it-
ask right until he put a Slim Jim in his mouth.
I was going to say, it's pleased that there be a human named Sindel Tawani because of our earlier conversation.
Overall, it's a group of about 100. Yes.
They're just all just like, I say. Yeah,
It sounds very animated.
Whenever you go to talk to one of the random ones without a name, hello, bully.
I say.
a bully where?
No, it is a term of endearment. Bully.
Oh, okay. All right.
Bully. Roger.
Oh, I like these fellows.
I love them so much.
Oh, the aim of our patrol is a question rather droll.
So about 3 days later, you get to a large port, and as you're going there, you see ships flying down into it and like lifting off. You don't see Aber Terrell anymore.
Oh,
I have never seen a flying ship before. I've heard of them, but I've never seen it.
There are ports on your planet. Waterdeep, Woo.
Yeah, no,
Shao.
we've seen ports, but I've never actually
No.
seen one of the flying ships.
They
Wait,
come-
what?
Yeah, apparently your Waterdeep authorities at least say that we cannot land within sight of the city. We have to land outside and come in manually.
Wait,
This shit isn't Waterdeep. We
wait.
fucking live in Waterdeep.
The lords know about spelljammers?
Yes.
I imagine there's quite a lot the lords know of things about they don't let on.
Presumably.
Are there docks for spelljammers back in Waterdeep? I mean, like
Docks?
proper mooring?
I don't know,
Moorings,
I mean,
you know? Places for them to land.
They're ships.
Mhm.
They're water. They can land on water.
Oh, they're seaworthy, too.
There's
Yes.
a
Some of them,
picture.
yeah.
There's a picture somewhere. You
Bully!
probably have it in the book you have open, Kevin. I don't know if you have a Spelljammer book on you or not, but it's a picture of the port on Waterdeep, and it's a Spelljammer coming in and weighing the distance.
Yeah, somewhere.
Yeah.
Somewhere
I'll
behind
the
us.
poster later.
But imagine the top deck of a sailing ship, and like mirror it, so the
I
bottom
get
is
to
also
break
the
out the
top.
Spelljammer posters.
They're very weird ships.
No, they're behind me. I wasn't sure how far you guys were going to go, so I didn't pull anything out.
Smart.
Fuck it, I'm gonna go get them.
Later.
Here's a stereotypical example I'm gonna send.
But some of them are really weird, some are not. But
Mhm.
you get to that, you see some ships coming in. He's like, we will meet my friend.
This-
He's very interesting. He is from your planet, Abir Toreb.
This is one of the more reasonable ships.
I'm okay.
Ooh. More reasonable. I like that. Oh, well, it's pretty.
Here's an elven ship.
You ain't getting one of those.
No, we're not. Definitely not.
No, the Marlin.
I like the squid and the hammerhead.
Yeah, those are cool.
Okay, the swan boat's pretty, but yeah, I mean, wait a minute, I'm a half elf. I could probably sweet talk some elves around.
Yeah, as you're talking, since it's a day or so to get there, the gift do like just start talking to you about things like, yeah, interestingly, the elves in the wild space are very imperialistic and are very aggressive to most species. In
Wow,
fact, they
great.
think themselves superior to even other elves.
Oh, so they're elves. Okay.
So they're extra elfy. That tracks.
Oh, the Nautiloid.
Oh,
We don't want that one other.
Oh no.
Mind Flayer.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's not the Nautiloid I was thinking of. I was reminded of Argo from the PAX party. The tradesman looks like a lionfish.
Probably, yeah.
Wow, this person's a jerk. I'm looking up these images, spelljammers, and for this image, it just how sometimes it has a description on the website or whatever, and it says why you should never, in all caps, let your players have their own ship.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on the ship, like a squid ship, that's cool. The Man of War you're never going to have. Those things
Yeah,
are fucking massive.
It's also used by elves primarily.
Yeah.
The dragon ship.
Nice.
Oh, most of them are very animal-like.
Mm-hmm.
I love this.
And then there's this asshole.
One
I
way
think that
to-
would be the Clipper. I think would be great for like stealth operations, planet side. Like, oh look, it's just a regular boat.
I
and then
forgot they have the
off.
fucking minis.
So, as Reginald talks to you, he does tell you that like the ships that look more like terrestrial ships, are what they call normally groundling vessels, and that
Ooh,
they are ships that people on planets are like, we got spelljammers, let's go to wild space. So they put the helm onto a normal ship, allowing it lift.
oh,
Ships that are more interesting or diverse are ones built specifically for spell jamming.
more interesting. I see how it is.
The last one I posted is in 2 official 5th edition adventures.
That squid thing.
Yes.
Squid one. Squid and the Hammerhead too.
Because the current writers for Wizards of the Coast really like Spelljammer, but they're refusing to make an actual book just about Spelljammer. They're just slowly leaking in Spelljammer stuff like the GIF.
Get on with it,
the
wizards.
Mhm.
Fucking do it, cowards.
So
What planet is this?
it's the it's the rock of Rogh. It says on the
It's
outside.
a ship.
It's an asteroid.
Yeah,
Oh my.
it's like the space center, I guess.
That's
It's like
no
it's
good.
like the Citadel from Mass Effect.
Or it's the sigil.
Kevin,
or
you were
it's
wondering
sigil.
where this
Yeah.
campaign was going. The answer is it's going to space. We're
Yeah,
a
that's-
Spelljammer campaign.
So are we changing this to Reign of Space rule?
Ah!
So
No, it's Reign of
you get
Misrule,
to,
just in
um,
space.
the port. He's like, come, my friend is not really welcomed here, but he knows a lot about the dungeons and stuff.
Okay.
Why is he not welcome?
He's from Terrell. Terrellians
Oh,
are not
okay.
really welcomed around here.
Yeah, we get a lot of that around here. We almost had an encounter with the guards because we told somebody we wanted some cheese.
They're very protective of the cheese.
What?
Oh,
I knew
well, I
it.
wish somebody had
It's just
told
a
us.
myth.
I know.
thought it was a
We're leaving
joke.
here with a wedge of cheese. I swear to it.
You can like smuggle some illegal cheese, like France or something.
Well, apparently, for several centuries in the past, Torellians had this really weird idea that the cheese here is more valuable and more precious. So they started invading and created the cheese wars. So they're very paranoid about it.
World War cheese.
I hate
War.
that I genuinely do not know whether this is Kevin being a jerk or if this is a real fucking thing in Spelljammer, because Spelljammer is that weird.
It is, but there's no cheese wars.
I was gonna say can I make an inside check on this motherfucker?
Can I make an insight check on
Bro-
DM?
Pro and Platoon. Go that way.
Their leader is
Oh.
Kobe the Great.
Commodore Cheddar. That way. Yeah.
You don't want that either.
Yeah.
Nope,
That's-
that's the Neo G.
That's,
What is cool
that's
as
the
shit.
eelhead spider things.
That looked like a goddamn mosquito.
Yeah.
That looked like.
Yeah, no,
That looks like a
it's
spider.
a spider.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see those like long claw things, they wrap around your ship and it attaches itself to your ship.
Oh, it's a grappler. Oh, I want one of those. So,
Can you find a Skrull one? Because the Skrull ones are like specifically raiding ships.
I didn't see any.
Like
Yeah,
a giant
my-
praying mantis one. Is the
We
one
only
I
have
have.
two. Might be in the War Captain's Journal.
I'll
unless
ask
we put
Reginald if
everything
he's
on.
got any information on like spelljammers that we might be able to afford in like the sub 10K range.
I don't sell them, so I don't know.
You don't have any kind of idea of like
Do you know where we could go to buy it?
approximate price points or anything?
Unfortunately, basically how we operate is when we're crew, when the higher up officers retire or die, we just move up and then we get onto new ships when we need to. So I've never actually bought or looked into buying a ship. I apologize.
Do you think that during our caravan at some point we might find ourselves kind of in the general vicinity of a shipwright or possibly a
Well,
harbor? where we
that's
could-
the main place he's taking you is where their ship is, and all the ships come in for trading.
So are we seeing
Oh,
these
right.
ships
Okay.
that have been displayed?
Not all of them, but some of them, yeah.
I was supposed to say, not that last one. I think you were about to open the Spelljammer. We would not see that here.
No, not the poster. one.
This is the size comparison.
Oh, yeah, here we go.
Oh.
You know it's sci-fi when they have size comparisons for ships.
The
Hell
pink
yeah.
behind everything, that pinkish shade, that's the Spelljammer with the
Oh.
THE.
What's that big dragon serpent looking thing there?
That might be a space dragon.
That's
Nope.
a tsunami.
It's from,
Yeah, it is.
get this, Torel.
What?
It's a Corsair ship.
What?
They believe big is good.
I mean, they're not wrong.
Yeah.
So is it
Anyway.
like ridiculously fragile for its size? Like it just has an exposed exhaust port that you can exploit?
Oh, come on.
No, it operates by, from what I remember, attacking with tons of small fighters.
Yeah.
It's a carrier.
Plague of Locusts, these little
Yeah.
tiny things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. So it's very
Fuck, we're
definitely
gonna
more
get
likely to
Spelljammer
attack
now.
God,
to
I
attack
miss
the giant moon-sized space station and not be the moon-sized space station.
I missed the one shot that Sean did of Spelljammer. We raided a Scro ship. It was they were trying to raid us, and we raided them back. It was great.
So he takes you to a place like, my friend and me will meet us in this room. He opens it up. He's like, and you see a person standing at the desk, turns over, it's like, oh, hey guys, how's it been? As you see Volo.
Are you fucking kidding me? Ah!
Little do we know, he is just like me and Chun, and he has 50,000 clones of himself.
He's like, hey, I didn't know you guys were interested in finding a dungeon on the moon.
Camera pans to Roch's face and his ears just droop.
Oh, I was expecting just the Office thing, where you just, look at the camera.
Yeah,
Yeah.
deadpan at the camera. That's later.
He's like, hey, yeah, sorry, I had to kind of keep... I'm trying to write a book, but I'm not allowed to publish it because certain people threatened my life.
Oh, you useless immortal. What's the point of... What is the point of being unkillable if you can't ignore threats to your life?
He's like Master Roshi, he's immortal, but he's just like, whatever.
Well, you
Oh,
see,
God.
since it's the Church of Lyra, they might make me disappear in a whole different way.
Yeah, I'm sure you'll come back from that too. You always do.
Mhm.
Bastard.
Do you know where we can get cheese?
Who's
Yeah,
a
he's-
small piece of cheese? There you go.
Look,
No, I mean
apparently
from
our,
here. Is that from here?
our missions cannot proceed until Patience has had his cheese. I don't know what to say. We're stonewalled. We're
Sure,
stuck.
it's from here.
He just fucking lies to you.
Nat one.
Patience, I think you should probably just take it on
It
my
smells
word
like
that
normal cheese.
It is exactly what you just said. Yes.
Shut up.
Sure,
Don't ruin this form.
looks over. Does Patience speak Dwarvish?
I don't think so.
Do you have comprehend languages on?
No.
He turns to Bolo, looks at Thana. It's from your bar.
I wasn't aware we had cheese in our bar.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't have deception. Thana just straight up barks laughter at that.
you did remember hearing that
There's like little children teeth marks in it. Interesting.
that your one assistant, I can't remember how to pronounce her name. Anya?
Anya? Ina.
Yeah. She was introducing cheese and different beef products to add to things. Like a little appetizer tray.
Oh, nice.
She figured to bring in some more money.
Moon cheese.
Oh my god.
So you're looking for something? My Reginald here said you need help
Aye.
with the dungeon?
Aye. We were looking for some ruins that might actually have a connection back to what we were looking for, Manchun. Something of his. I think there might have once been a temple of Selune. I don't know. I've forgotten. Anyway, we're supposed to be looking for some magical artifacts that were stuck up here. Also,
Might
now that I've learned about it, I'd like to get down to the shipyards and have a look at maybe pricing out some spelljammers, because those sound fascinating.
they are.
This is very appropriate.
Karen's just like, I did not expect this.
Just because Volo is just he somehow knows everything and is everywhere at once. It's just like Anyway,
I don't know everything. I'm just Volo. That's why I have to make more and more books. That's my curse. I've been cursed to live forever, write books for all of eternity.
just go
It's
to
wonderful.
You just go to Candlekeep and it's like Volo's Guide to Yarn, Volo's Guide to Pens, Volo's Guide to Candlekeep, Volo's Guide to Volo.
I mean,
Volo's Guide to Guides.
Volo's Guide to Having to Write for Eternity.
Volo's Guide to Volo's Guides.
Volo's Guide to Patience.
That's like a five.
Step 1,
tone,
hands cheese. Step 2, walk away slowly. Don't make eye contact.
right?
He's like,
Oh yeah, Patience is crying, and he's taking a bite. This is the best cheese I've ever had.
Meanwhile, in Troll Skull Alley, compliment.
Meanwhile, Troll Skull Alley, just a random pedestrian at our tavern, just like, wow, this cheese is shit, and he just like throws it in an alleyway and walks away.
Oh, we don't have any posters or anything in here.
I guess we put them all in the same box then.
Probably.
So,
Meanwhile, back home, Nat and the kids or other kids are like, "What do you think they're doing?" Nat's like, "I'm pretty sure they're on the moon." And the rest of them are like, "What are you talking about? That's fucking insane. No way."
Mm-hmm.
and he's like, so
Do you think
I
Volo
think I might
realized
know
I
the
put laxatives
place.
in the cheese I gave him?
So, there are some ruins that were built only a couple centuries ago that are quite a bit away from town that might work.
That's a Scro ship. And
So-
that's a goblin ship.
That's so goofy. Why does it have front legs?
I don't know.
To grab the ship and go.
No, it's like a pig though. Like it has hooves, like a
Oh,
weapon.
it does look like a pig.
I don't know.
Oh, the Scro have inherited all. Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah.
probably because orcs in the old days looked a bit more porky.
It's called a battle wagon.
A battle.
Oh my
Wow.
god.
Looks like
This
space meat is back on the menu, boys.
Only 6 have been built to date, and they all have the best fucking names: Decapitator, Conflagrator, Devastator, Eviscerator, Mutilator, and Defensistrator.
Defensistrator.
I love them.
Is there a praying mantis looking one?
There should be
I'm
some.
looking, yeah.
So yeah, those ruins that might work. When I was exploring,
That's a dwarven one. It looks like a dwarf face. Fine. Sorry.
so yeah, there's one a couple days outside of one of the cities. I remember seeing the black network symbol on a broken wall there.
It sounds like our guy.
Mm-hmm. So I'm going to guess that's where it is.
Yep.
That one's made by
Ooh.
Eric Kokra.
I like that.
The Aarakocra. Oh, of course,
Yeah!
Aarakocra have their own spelljammers.
Who doesn't? Kinder. Anyway,
What the fuck is a
Oh God,
Zalani?
what would a Kender spelljammer would be a giant whoopee cushion.
Oh God. Why? Well,
This one's built by bards.
of
Wow.
course it is.
Wow.
It's built by Arcade, and it is used primarily by bardic humans.
You know it's bad when you got even Kevin face palming when he sees the ship design.
it's just Katrina is so we've owned these books for years, and
I
I've
haven't
shown her
looked at these in so long.
and she's still it's like the
You
first
don't-
time she's looking at
You
it.
don't need to actually know how to sail the ship. You can use fucking musical proficiency to sail this ship.
Well, that would suck if Rogh gets knocked out.
Yeah, it would. Fuck you, I have performance.
Wait, do I have performance? I do not. Never mind.
So, Volo's
Oh,
yeah,
shit. Sorry,
So-
continue.
that might be where you wish to go.
Sweet.
Mhm.
Maybe there's some cheese ore veins down there that haven't been harvested yet.
Oh, god damn it.
It's possible. Manchun was known for loving his cheese also.
I knew it.
When Patience looks around, Volo's in the back.
Patience's face is covered in cheese.
There's
There it
the
is.
mantis
That's-
one used by the Scro.
That's the one.
So, good thing I can help you guys. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been up here.
In Dungeon Academy, they have the dragon ship.
Yeah.
Oh, puffer? Is that a puffer fish?
Yes, it's a porcupine ship used by goblins. The ballistae fire through holes set between the spines on the ship.
Well, they don't got to worry about space dragons trying to eat their ship.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm done. He's off screen. He's doing the D20 thing to be like, fucking pay attention, Katrina.
Come back to the game, Mother.
I'm trying.
Come back to the game. Because every time I start, you go, look at all these new ships. It's like, okay.
I just imagine like Thanos leafing through a catalog that somebody handed her.
Thanos like, we're at the port, right? She's just fucking running around frantically. I'm a fucking sailor. This is the best shit I've ever seen.
This place is actually called the Lyra Trading Center. Over 50 Spelljammer docks are in this place.
Hello, I am Patience, and this is the best shop in Alira's whatever center. Horrible
The
Mass Effect
building
reference.
that you walked into is 300 feet tall.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So Volo's like, so good thing helping Reginald, helping you guys out again. So you guys got some extra money for? I was gonna go to the bar over there.
No, but if you can help us get in
Patience
touch with...
puts down a bag of platinum coins and says,
What are you doing?
For the cheese.
Patience, lad.
I'll take 2. You can have the rest back. I just need money for the bar.
It was 10 platinum, so he takes 2 platinum.
Oh boy.
I just need them.
You gave this fucker. I'm gonna lean over to Serene. He gave this fucker 20 gold for cheese from our bar.
What?
Hey, Floon, come on, let's go into the bar.
No.
What?
Are you kidding me? He brought Floon here.
An R
Floon
bar?
just walks out.
He got
Hey
it.
guys, how's it going?
I'm whispering. I whispered to Serene.
He got it from an R bar?
Oh my god.
Must be some kind of. That must be what space cows are called.
Yeah, Floon used to be a Spelljammer himself back in the day.
Okay, I'm not certain who's more dangerous right now.
Captain Floon.
Follow with some
Yar.
money or Patience with patience.
Patience.
But I'm going to be following Volo into the bar just because I'm a bard and I never pass up a good opportunity to make some coin.
To the bar!
To the bar!
And we figure out how the fuck much we need to buy a Spelljammer, because I want one now.
Floon and
And when I say one, I mean I want all of them. It's going to be so hard to decide which one we want. So you still have a gambling problem up here, Floon?
the gambling problem is why I stopped coming up here.
But you're here again.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Okay.
Well, I
Patience
got
enough.
into gambling and I ended up back in Abergorel, my home, and never left again.
Wait. So you're from where?
Waterdeep,
Oh,
weirdo.
okay.
As he's eating some cheese.
Are,
I'm gonna go get drinks. How much do drinks cost on the moon? I just realized I haven't paid for anything yet.
Like 2 shards for a standard thing.
Okay, I'm just gonna spend a gold. I'll spend 2 gold.
So it's interesting.
So I have a whole new clientele to sing to here. This is fun. What's the makeup of this room like in terms of like audience? Is it pretty busy today, or is it kind of light?
It's a bit light. It's you think it's like the equivalent of like 1 in the afternoon, so it hasn't been bustling. There's about a dozen people in the main room just sitting around. A lot of GIF,
Right.
I gotta specify.
So it's not very animated.
Not too animated at the moment.
Are the GIF animated?
they're always
the
animated.
GIF are.
Ah, okay, gotcha. Subspecies. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and try and drum up a little bit of money.
So, Volo, how much do you think it would cost to buy a Spelljammer? Or who do we talk to about buying a Spelljammer?
Give me 1 second. Answering a private message.
Dirty 30 on my performance check.
What the fuck?
Dirty 30.
Dirty, dirty.
This dirty town has been my home since the last time I was sailing. But I'll not stay another day. I'd rather go a whaling. Oh, lords above, send down a dove with beak as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors. 6 months of pay gone in 3 days, but Judy she ain't a grieving. But tomorrow morn I'll sail for the Horn, just as the dawn is breaking. Oh, lords above, then down a dove with beak as sharp as razor to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors.
Hey.
I love that song. There's way more to it, but I don't have time for it all.
I love this place so much.
Well, I found some more information on the people here.
Ooh.
Apparently, the humans are a bit more pale than on Torel.
That would
'cause
make sense.
The atmosphere dulls the light a little bit more. The humans are about 6 inches shorter on average than the Torel people, but the elves here are 6 inches taller. And just like I said, it's been a day or two traveling with the Reginald and them two place. There's never been a war between the elves and humans here, and they in fact
Only had one.
get along very well. Humans have blonde or light brown hair around here, and eyes are bright blues, greens, with the occasional purple or lavender. So, and there are no dwarfs for the most part on this place. Nifty. Just some things you pick up as Reginald talks to you.
I love it here. Did Volo actually ask her my question of how do I go about seeing how much a spelljammer would cost?
Yes.
Hold on 1 second. My video is lagging compared to what you're saying, so it's creating that weird echo for a second.
Sorry.
Alright. Okay.
I opened Discord for like 5 seconds and our
Yeah.
internet's like,
It was
"Yeah,
like-
fuck you!"
Here's the thing where I heard Katrina talk, and then like a second later heard Katrina talk, which is very disconcerting. So, buying spelljammers. There is a shipwright you can talk to and see what he has to say.
Yes.
He is a human at the docks.
I'm gonna
Reginald's
wait
like, that's a
until
shipwright.
Rogh has done his song, because I need to know how much money he has on him so that we can tell how much we want to put towards this. But like when he's done, I'm like, so I know who we talked to about getting a spelljammer ship.
Go on.
So, there's this guy, but first I want to know how much money we have to start with. So, we have purchased our tavern. We have not yet paid for the expenses of like refurbishing. So we probably want to put aside at least 5,000 for that.
Cool.
That leaves us with about 15,000 to put towards a spelljammer ship.
Right.
I don't know how much the rest of you might have in your pockets. I've got like about 800 gold on my person.
Oh,
I have less than that.
Yeah, I'm not going to speak it out loud, but he will lean over and whisper in Thana's ear what he's got on him.
A cow.
I will find the space cow.
I vaguely remember last time I piloted you, I would look down at you like, I'm gonna give Rogh some gold, and fucking almost fainted.
Yeah,
So
it's in the chat there.
okay, so we have a good idea of how much we can afford. So let's fucking do this. Oh, looking at my stuff, Thanos probably got about 1,000 with a bunch of stuff combined because I still have a bag of gems. It looks like.
Give me a second. Gotta use the little police.
So here's the question. When we get a Spelljammer, do we want one of those, like, I think I heard Original Column groundling ships? The ones that look like regular ships? Because if we get that, then we can take it home with us.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Because, like, on one hand, I want the cool, weird-looking ones. But if we can't take it home, then that's kind of a dick move. Like, how are we going to get back to the kids? You know?
Mm-hmm. Oh my
Also,
gosh.
there's a good chance they'll be cheaper.
There's a picture of the shady bar in Spelljammer where there's a bunch of lizard men. I'm not sure if they're lizard folk. They might not be lizard folk. Staying around, and then like at this table is just 4 mind flayers, and they got a hookah, and they're smoking hookah at this shady bar in Spelljammer.
I love it.
It's so weird. Like, is it just like murky thoughts they're smoking or something?
Ooh.
Probably. Did we ever come up with a new name for the new
Nope.
brewery? We gotta think of that.
The reason I keep bringing up Space Cow, the reason I'm so persistent on finding it, is because a few years ago I remember seeing somewhere like the goofiest creatures to ever come out of Dungeons and Dragons. And the Space Cow was #1 on the list, and they had like the picture and its stats in 2nd edition. So I know it's out there somewhere. I just don't know what book.
I don't know if we have the Spelljammer
But
monster manual.
It's literally like just a cow, but with like piccolo antenna.
Nice.
It's so silly. It's not even anything special. It's just a cow in space. It has no special abilities besides being able to survive in wild space.
It's pretty special ability.
I mean, that's a pretty cool ability, I gotta say.
Okay, it's not in that one. It's not in any of the monstrous compendiums. There's only 2 monstrous compendiums. Okay. Space cows. Every time that moo.
Yes.
Wow. Just the artwork
I
for
am
Spelljammer is
so into
so...
this. Everything is amazing.
It's so, choose
Weird.
your own adventure. So, are we buying a ship? Sorry, I was like...
Well, we can't do it right now because I don't have the money with me. Most of the money is back at the tavern, but we can at least price it and figure it out. Not to mention, like, we need to figure out exactly how much we're spending on the brewery before we dedicate the money to this, because I don't want to say, yes, we can definitely pay you this, and then turns out that the brewery costs more than we were expecting, but we're out of money. Because I really don't want to have to borrow from Mert again.
Holy crap, this GIF picture. I gotta share it.
So going to shipwright.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. You see a dark-skinned individual with like long dreads. It's like I'm Shipwright Hopman.
Hi. So we were looking for the toward the purchase of a spelljammer vessel.
Vessel or the
Preferably.
helm? Or both?
Well, we don't have a
How much
a
is the
boat to attach a
helm?
helm to.
A helm?
Yes.
A minor helm is about 125,000 gold.
You say?
Okay.
How much is a major?
What is a major? How do you know about that?
I mean,
Well,
you
you
said
did
there was
say
a
minor.
There's
That presupposes the existence of a major class.
It could also be called greater.
Our secret has been compromised.
The major version of a normal helm is about 275,000
Oh, okay. All right.
gold.
275,000.
Gold.
And what's the fundamental difference between a minor and a helm?
One can draw more magical energy and make the ship go faster.
And how much might it be for like one of these that's already installed in a vessel? Perhaps one of the like I think I've heard the ones made by groundling humans.
It's the helm plus the price for the vessel.
Okay.
Oh, so you don't
okay.
upcharge. That's nice.
Most people, they come here to get the new vessel itself. Helms are generally passed down from captain to captain because they are quite an investment.
I see that. Okay.
Yeah. No, that's super helpful. Thank you.
Some people also crew a ship and then kill the captain and take it over.
Well, now who would do a thing like that?
Screw.
Do you want the payment all in one go, or can we put down a down payment?
Behind the guy, I'm like,
Like, what's
We
your
do
payment
offer
options?
payment plans.
What's the API percentage?
3%.
okay. He said it's 275K
Chorizo's
for a.
just chilling, having a good dog life.
Yeah, he's a very chill boyser.
I posted a picture of this really swole GIF in
He
Discord.
said it was 275 for a major spelljammer helm, and it was 175,000 for a minor.
125.
Okay.
Oh my god, they have freaking Doctor Doom.
We have like a fifth of that payment. We don't have enough. I don't know if I don't know. Well, like a fifth of it is
For now. We could.
As you're talking, Reginald comes up. Hey, bully of my friends!
Hi, how's it going?
Puts his hand on the two tallest people's heads.
Not me.
I've heard you talking to the shipwright here. Well, give us a moment, Hotman.
Hello?
So,
Hey,
I see you're in a predicament. You poor.
you could say that. I mean, like back home, we have a lot of money, but apparently it's not enough for a spelljammer helm.
They are good. They are a major investment.
That's valid, yeah.
Now, something to consider. I did mention that my species doesn't do the magic. We Gif are just not magical folk. But we like spelljamming, and we like big booms, and we cannot lie. So, would any of you by chance be magic people?
Oh, aye.
Points at the two spell users.
What can we do for you?
You could join our crew as helmsmen.
Oh.
It will
Well-
get you off this rock, and into a series of adventures, bullet.
I would only accept if it meant that I could take my companions with me.
Well, we would take the two spellcasters, and if the other two are willing to fight and battle and make loud booms.
Hell yeah, you know I'm up for it. I beat you in an arm wrestling match.
I'm going to cast an eyebrow back to Serene because I don't want to speak
Cast
for
an
her.
eyebrow.
Serene just slides over. Like she didn't just go somewhere and come back. Okay, whatever everybody wants.
For what it's worth, we may need to head back to Toro for a short while. We do have a family back home, so we have to make sure our children are taken
How
care
big of a family?
3 kids.
A dog,
About
Poltergeist.
8 tall.
3
We
horses,
can't take the poltergeist with us. He's attached
A
to
pig-
the tavern.
a pigeon.
You'll
You
need to
can
check on
always
them.
use powder monkeys.
I don't know what a powder monkey is.
It's someone
no, this-
small and maneuverable to load up our ballista with us.
For sure, that would at least be Squidly, and probably Nat as well.
But,
Don't
but
Don't let when
hey,
you say
Jinx has to-
powder. When you say powder, do you mean that gunpowder stuff you use in firearms?
Sometimes.
Don't let
Not
Jinx
always.
anywhere near it. He's just now
No.
learning the a bonfire or firebolt cantrip. So
That
maybe
sounds exciting.
We're training young Jinx up in the way of the casters, so we'll
Oh,
be having.
remember
Another
the
helmsman.
I like big booms. He's gonna have this commoner child blow himself up, definitely.
He would definitely be. Your apprentice level. He would not be a helmsman of any kind, but he might be able to learn one day.
Can he cast magic?
He's getting there,
Then he can be a helmsman.
but I wouldn't want to put him to work too early.
guys, maybe
Younger the better. They learn
maybe we should
responsibility.
head to the dungeon we're here for.
Yeah, we do have another thing, another task that we were here for first, but I am super into this. So where can we find you in the future? Or hey, do you have another one of those sending stones?
We don't have another one that we can just give out.
Dang.
But you can contact Volo here, and he can contact us if we're still looking.
Okay, sure.
Volo's like, hey guys! Hey, patience! Cheese?
No, do not pay for that cheese, patience. It's a ripoff. It's not that good.
I wasn't saying pay for it, I was offering some
I'm
cheese.
telling patience this,
He
'cause
already
he
has
fucking
the
paid
cheese.
20 gold for it.
He already has it in his hand.
Oh my!
This is special cheese. It's not from here, unfortunately. It's from Torel. It's from Caddy Bolus milk. It's called death cheese.
I'm sorry, did you just say death cheese?
Catablepus.
Why is it called death cheese?
Because it's from the milk of a Catabolus.
Of course, when he's telling the truth, I roll nat 20 on insight. I'm
It's
not
a creature
joking.
that can turn you to stone with its sight.
Oh shit, that thing? I thought those were just a myth.
No. I milked one the other day.
I've heard there's
What?
I heard some plant leaves that you smoke could do that too.
Smoke sticks? Or death stick? Yeah.
I don't want to sell you
Okay,
death
I'm
sticks.
super into this. But if we don't actually go and find this dungeon, I don't think we're ever going to. So it was lovely talking with you, Reginald. And Volo, I guess good to see you again. How far away is this dungeon? Do we remember?
It's only like 2 days. Oh,
Sure.
Here's a map.
I don't recognize any of these landmarks. Cool.
That's why I use directions like north, south, and how many miles and stuff.
Which way is north? We're on a different planet.
Oh,
Yeah, we can't exactly follow the sun the same way.
you can because it's still orientated.
Does it still rise in the east?
how
and
are
set in
time
the
zo- how do
west?
time
Oh,
zones
okay.
work?
The same thing, but there's less arcs, so there should be slightly less of them because the moon is smaller.
I know. I'm just
I don't
kind of
understand
joking
half
about
what
you
this
know
is.
we got our own planet. The Radax. The time.
So,
Fucking hate it.
and you
What
head
is
on out.
what is the radius of the moon? How long does it take us to travel around its surface?
Watch this fucker actually have it.
Give me 1 second.
I'm pretty sure they actually have stuff for it.
Yep.
You don't have to look it up. I'm being an ass.
So let's see what I can find for you. Length of days, 30 days, 10 hours, and 30 minutes. The size is approximately 2,000 miles across. It's 183 miles from Torel. Let's see. The average temperature is between 32 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit throughout the year. Do I need to continue?
No, I think we're good.
You're good.
2E. A lot of uses.
Onward!
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy some like rations and shit before we head out.
You buy the
To throw
moon rations.
Yes, to throw in the bag of holding.
You got
Space
moon
rations.
nuts and moon peanuts.
Because I brought food from home, but I don't think it was a ton, and it wasn't like rations. It was like real food, so it's probably starting to go stale by now.
Moon shoes instead of cashews.
Ooh, they have moon pies here?
Well, it's
I
pie from the
assume
moon.
like
It's like, oh, it's just apple pie.
I assume like 10 gold will cover it for all of us for a couple
Should be
days.
good. And as you head off to the dungeon is where we'll be stopping for the year.
Oh,
It's almost noon, so
Jeez, time flies.
cheese time.
oh my god, I can't believe we're going
I
to
swear,
space.
in next decade, I'm gonna have a picture of this space cow.
Yeah, next decade, we might be spell jamming.
I'm so excited.
I'm getting dog nostrils right now, and I'm so happy I can't move.
No.
I found a
He
good
just went and
picture.
buried his chin or his nose right under my chin. Oh no!
Oh.
I found a good picture of a space dragon for you guys to see the scale.
Dragon scales?
Well, I mean, yeah. Let's see. All right.
So, while you're looking that up, any ending plugs? No games next week.
Later today at 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, I'll be running The Lich That Stole Christmas, a Retroverse holiday one-shot special, and it'll be the last game on my channel for the year.
Woo.
So that should be fun.
Callie, anything?
Maybe Dungeon Academy tonight at 6:30 on Farscore RPG's channel. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see.
Anything else? Still doing commissions or anything?
Yes, commission me. Please. I'm not begging. Also, I have a holiday giveaway art thing. It's gonna be done on the 30th. If you want art for free, you can enter in my art thing.
Everybody that enters this, though, like, for real, if you don't win, commission her because she's amazeballs.
Yeah.
I'm not asking. I'm telling you.
Anything else? Anything from Jesse?
Not for the rest of this year, I don't think. I'm starting work on a Dark Matter 5e campaign that will be hosted here, hopefully, at some point next year. So keep an eye out for that.
I believe Blake is involved in that. That's not similar.
No, that's a separate thing. He's doing his
Oh.
own. So there's actually going to be 2
Oh.
Dark Matter campaigns coming around.
Wow.
We'll need to discuss this.
Yeah.
One with Jesse and one with Blake.
Yeah.
We just need an AA Ron and we have a host kit.
Oh, jeez.
Unless he decides he wants to, like, collaborate and we can roll up our shit together. It might be
Follow
fun
us on
alternative.
Twitter. We're all cool. Okay, fuck you. I'm cool. I repost a bunch
Wow.
of shit.
Thanks.
Okay, he shook his head and he's like, "No, we're not cool." At least I think I am. Oh my god, my battery's running low. Why?
Okay, and I guess on that note, if you like this show and any other shows on this channel, please follow, like, or buttons, or whatever people say. So,
Hit
Yeah.
that like button in the face!
Yeah.
Nat 20, that like button.
Oh god.
Gain inspiration with the bell.
Amazing.
And we'll see you all
No,
next
Kevin.
decade.
Yeah. See you guys. Have a good holiday.